Imagine waking up tomorrow in a world where Christmas does not exist. No trees, no lights, no festive season, no December shutdown. The date on your phone doesn't say 2025 AD, it says something entirely different. Churches are rare, crosses are unfamiliar symbols, and the most powerful religious stories you've heard growing up are not about Jesus, but about gods of thunder, war, harvest, and fate. This isn't science fiction. This entire alternate world hinges in one historical decision, a decision made by nearly 1,700 years ago by the most powerful empire on Earth. Today we ask one of the biggest questions in history. What if the Roman Empire never became Christian, before Christianity rose to power? Rome was not just an empire. It was a machine of culture, law, and belief. Romans worshipped many gods. Jupiter ruled the sky, Mars ruled war, Venus ruled love, and dozens other gods influenced daily life. Religion was public, political, and deeply connected to the state. Christianity, on the other hand, was different. It had one God. It rejected Roman gods. It refused emperor worship. To Roman authorities, this wasn't just strange, it was dangerous. Early Christians were seen as rebellious, unpatriotic, and destabilizing. For centuries, Christianity existed underground, spreading quietly among the poor, the enslaved, and the desperate. At this stage, there was no guarantee Christianity would survive. Everything changed in the year 312 AD. Roman Emperor Constantine reportedly had a vision before a major battle, a symbol in the sky, and the message that he would win under the Christian God. After his victory, Constantine legalized Christianity. For the first time, Christians were built. Bishops gained influence. Christianity went from hated belief to protected faith. Later emperors would go even further, making Christianity the official religion of the Roman Empire. This is the moment history tilted. If Constantine had ignored that vision, if Rome had stayed pagan, Christianity might have remained a small regional religion or disappeared entirely. Without Rome pushing Christianity across Europe, belief systems would fragment instead of unify. Western Europe might follow Celtic and Druid traditions. Northern Europe would remain loyal to the Norse gods like Odin and Thor. Southern Europe would continue Roman and Greek worship. Africa and the Middle East might see other religions dominate earlier and more strongly. Instead of churches anchoring cities, massive temples would dominate skylines. Rituals would be seasonal, tied to harvests, wars, and astronomy rather than biblical events. Religion would be local, not global. Christmas itself is deeply tied to Roman decisions. December 25th was chosen partly to replace Roman festivals like Saturnalia, a celebration of feasting, gift-giving, and chaos. If Rome never Christianized, Saturnalia might still exist, but Christmas would not. No nativity stories, no global holiday, no festive shutdown. December would just be another month. Today, the world measures time based on Jesus' birth, BC and AD. This system spread because Christian Europe dominated global exploration, trade, and colonization. Without Christian Rome, there is no Christian calendar. Time might be measured from the founding of Rome, the reign of emperors, astronomical cycles, your age, history books, legal documents. Everything involving time would be different. Even your sense of identity would shift. Much of the world's most famous art exists because of Christianity. The church funded painters, sculptors, architects, and musicians. Without it, no Sistine Chapel ceiling, no cathedral skylines, no Christians' hymns. Instead, art would glorify gods, emperors, nature, and mythology. Cities might resemble ancient Rome rather than medieval Europe. The emotional tone of art would shift from salvation and sacrifice to power, fate, and glory. Christian institutions played a major role in preserving knowledge, founding universities, and shaping laws. Without Rome becoming Christian, education might develop slower or differently. Moral fragment would be more regional. Laws might prioritize empire loyalty over universal ethics. Ideals like forgiveness, charity, ABD, universal equality might not dominate global moral thinking. Christianity helped unify Europe under shared belief systems. Kings ruled by divine approval. Emperors justified expansion through faith. Without it, Europe might remain fragmented longer. No holy empire, no religious justification for conquests. Global power dynamics would shift dramatically. European colonization spread Christianity worldwide. Without Christian Rome, colonization would still occur, but with different beliefs. Africa, the Americas, and Asia would inherit different religion influences. The modern religious map of the world would be unrecognizable. Rome didn't just adopt a religion. It set the foundation for global culture, world calendars, art and music, politics, and morality. If Rome never had said no to Christianity, the modern world would not just be different, it would be unfamiliar. One empire, one decision, and a completely different world. If one choice reshaped history, what choice today might reshape the future?